Hello and welcome to the hook kick tutorial. So today I'll be starting through with some stretches. I'm going to assume you've already warmed up. Do your own warm up however you want to get yourself up. Obviously try not to just warm up your upper part of your body. You're mainly going to be using from here downwards. So you really want to warm up your knees, your ankles, your hips and your lower back. Okay, so make sure that you're doing something that's getting all the blood pumping to those areas. Okay, right, so I assume you warmed up. So what we're going to cover first of all some basic stretching. Okay, so again, I'm not going to go into all the different stretches. If you've got anything that's feeling particularly tight before you're going through these kicks, work on those first. If you've got feeling like your calves are a little bit tight or your back's a little bit tight, work on those first. I'm just going to concentrate on a couple of stretches just for your hip flexors. Okay, again, when you're doing the hook kick, okay, you really got to bring it all the way around. So there's a lot of mobility coming from this bit here. If this is really tight as well, you need to loosen this off. Okay, if you can't bring it up and go across with your kick, it's going to be really difficult. Okay, especially if it's feeling a bit tight. So we work on those areas first. So most of you who've trained with me know my favourite stretch, the pigeon pose. So very simple. Again, I assume you've done everything else as well. Okay, I'm going to push back, bring my foot up, so I'm going to extend that hip. We're all the way back. So look, it's almost like the finish the hook kick position. Bring it through to here. And extend it out, so you know how many work this hip flexor here and this side here. Okay, I'm going to lean back as much as you can. If you want extra stretch there, I can pull my other leg at the back in. Okay, emphasis is trying to be on the hip flexor, so I'm pulling it that way there. I'm not trying to pull my foot in tight and hold that and then go backwards towards it. It becomes more of my quad. I'm going to try and keep my hip forwards and pull into that position there. Okay. And then from there, to keep it working, I'm going to go down and I'm going to adjust myself so I can keep feeling it. Okay? Hold that for 30 seconds. Switch to the other side. So we come straight back. Again, concentrate on just one for the hook kick. Bring it through to here. Again, if you want to go for a full stretching routine, remember you've got the video on YouTube. Okay, make sure I get that feeling here and here. Pull my back leg up. Again, try and keep my weight going to the side, not back towards my foot, so I can feel the stretch go from the hip. Okay, right. Again, if you have got really tight hips, so if you get to this position here and you feel your knees are up, okay, that means your knees are pretty tight. Don't forget to do the stretch as well. It's going to help to loosen off here. This is very much a beginner's type of stretch, so keep working on that one. Okay, so again, you get to here. If you want to get more comfortable, lean forwards, get it all the way point, put your head towards your foot there. Right, now we're going to do a standing one. Okay, you can, if you're feeling a bit fancy, you can try and do this from here, but you're going to spend more time concentrating on your balance and go from there. So I've got my plier box. Use a chair, make sure it's nice and secure, you're not going to fall over on it. Definitely not a chair with wheels, unless you're feeling like you want to push yourself up really hard. So from there, I get my foot to point towards where my hand is. Pull my knee up as if it's a roundhouse kick. Okay, now my hand is on my knee there and I pull it all the way backwards. Now look at that position there. That's my finish position for my hook. Okay, now the important thing is when I finish the hook, so if I hold my leg, so it comes across and that's where it hooks at the end there. Okay, so I'm trying to get my finishing point here. Now the more I can pull that across, the better. Now once I get comfortable and it starts to loosen off, I'm going to bring myself up a little bit straighter. Don't want to be down here to the side like this, so if you look, I'm going to just get that. I don't want to be like that when I throw the hook kick. Okay, I want to be a lot more up straight. And look, I'm pulling that backwards as far as I can. So you should really feel that through the front here. Okay, so again, knee comes up, it's a roundhouse kick, turn the foot, then pull it backwards. There. Okay, now hopefully you should feel that out. And once I'm comfortable, I'm going to bring myself up. Try and keep my knee as high as I can. Try and keep my head as high as I can. Obviously, keep yourself even. Other side. Hand on, knee up. Pivot my foot, so look, it's going directly towards my hand is. There. Pull my knee back across. This way here. And then I'm going to try and keep going backwards. And hold that position there. Hopefully, yeah, you can just see that position there. Okay? So that's a really important one for your hips this way here. Another good one, it's quite obvious maybe a little bit, splits, okay? So you've got to keep working on your splits. The better, the more flexible I've got with my splits, the better my hook kicks I've got, better my roundhouse kicks I've got, better my side kicks I've got. Okay, it's all related, so you've got to keep working on those splits to get the super high hook kicks. So, start off. You need to go for the hurdle stretch position. So my knees at the front here, and start there. So it's a little bit of a stretch this way here, and again, trying to get that idea of keeping my body up. So I don't want to go that way there, because if I was to correlate that into a hook kick, I'm like this. I'm going to lean back. So now I'm up more straight. I want to be for the hook kick, kicking that way. That's the one on the floor, turned away. That's going to be the hook kick side. So I want to be leaning back in towards it. That's level 1. Level 2. Pull my knee. Try and get it into that position there. So you see, I'm not all the way to the floor, but I'm getting closer. And now that's level 2 there. Okay, now if you're really super flexible, then you try and get your knee and your foot, so I turn around. So I'm trying to get that knee and I'm trying to get my foot as far back as I can. Okay, and then lean towards that way there. Okay, so now my knee's in line, so you can see the line from the floor, the jigsaw, and lean back that way there. Okay, so that's our first point. And so then obviously to keep yourself even, get both sides. So level 1, remember, hurdle stretch, so my knee is out to the side here, lean backwards as much as you can. Again, don't let your foot fold under, that way there. Foot's up, toes to the ceiling, lean back. Level 1. Level 2. So sit up a little bit, knees not quite in line. There, get that, lean back. Okay, and then level 3, get my foot right behind me, push it out, and then go from there. Okay, I definitely feel that one, so that's the level 3 one. Right, so again, hold those minimum 30 seconds. Okay, again, the longer you hold it, the more benefit you get from the stretch. But minimum 30 seconds before you start practicing hook kick. Then go for the full splits. Okay, so we're going to go what I class as side split. So I have one toe up and one foot out. So we're going from here, slide out, sit into it. Remember to breathe. I'm going to lean back again. That's the one on the floor. That'll be the hook kick leg. Okay, I'm going for this position here, so I'm leaning towards that as much as I can. Okay, tuck my foot in, sit back, come up. Give yourself a hug to make yourself feel better. You can stop the tears. Okay, come up, other side. Straight out. Okay, I've warmed up before this, so I'm going to go through it quickly. Again, if you're watching this, just pause it, set yourself a timer, work through it properly. Okay, put your foot out, get that leg straight. Here, and then lean back. Again, I want that idea of that's the one there. I'm trying to get myself as straight as I can, my leg. You see the difference in the flexibility between my legs, and push that leg up. Okay, then hold, okay, and then there's always good practice, full box splits, so as close as I can get. Give them how old I am. So breathe, sit into it. Okay, once you come from there, then head up, bring yourself down. Okay, again, if you saw the other video as well, I did the hands across, you can do that, but just to save time, we'll go to here. Okay, so that's the flexibility bit done. Now I'm going to do a couple of little drills to work through the different ways you can practice for the kick. So you get that idea of where the kick has to go to and how it's got to work. So with drilling, what we're trying to do is try and develop the idea of getting the pivot right, getting your body position right, and getting the leg through right at the right time. Okay, so most of this I'm going to be doing facing towards you because you're going to be able to see where my legs are going. Okay, so first one, just the circular through. Okay, so this is going to help me teach my pivot and my timing of my leg. Okay, so if I'm here from the front here, if I throw my pivot too soon, the leg's going to come out way too wide. Okay, and if I throw it too late, the hook kick isn't going to come through properly at all, so it's not actually going to be a hook kick. Okay, so it's getting the timing of me picking my leg up and my foot, as it goes through, starts to extend the further it gets round. Okay, so we need to get that up and round with my foot. So I'm going to hold on to this here, okay, Okay, I'm going to bring my legs straight, so I'm going to point my toes. I imagine that I've got a crayon on there, and I'm going to draw a circle round. Okay, now I didn't pivot my foot in there because I want to concentrate on my leg for a second, so I've got that. Okay, so it's getting timing, so as my leg comes up, look here, there, as it gets higher, it pivots, comes round. So in terms of sparring, okay, it hides the hook kick really well. Okay, I can be sides on like this and throw the hook kick from there, but everyone sees the pivot really early. Even lower level people sort of see that your foot's turned out, it's not facing the right way. It's these little sort of tells that people will sort of read. They telegraph the movement of the hook kick's coming. So when I throw the hook kick, especially turning hook kicks, one's what I catch people with quite a lot. Okay, my knee comes up. I would have already thrown a front kick or a roundhouse kick a couple of times, so we got used to my foot being slightly out. So I could be doing something there, and then I pick my knee up as I'm going to do a front kick, and then turn into a hook kick really quickly. And that little bit of quick change, going from the point of here, and they sort of think, oh, front kick's coming, drop their arms down, leaving the side of the head open. Okay, so it's getting that foot to turn exactly the right time to get the hook kick to land. So from here, I'm going to have my foot, so if that is 12 o'clock, because it's my left foot, I'm going to go to 10. So foot's already turned to 10, foot comes up, as it comes up and round, there, round, and back. Now look, I really over exaggerate it so I can get the full range of motion. It's over the top. So like it's almost unnecessarily far. But what I'm trying to do there is trying to get the range of motion in my hip as much as I can. So again, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3. So look how it gets up to here. It's not quite there yet. 4. Now it's nearly there. 5. That last little turn, and look, it's completely in line. Then I circle round. So look, I've got this full maximum range there, and I pivot back. Okay, it's an important thing you pivot back. I don't want to keep the foot. We'll do it a bit faster. And have that. That is just not a comfortable position at all. My lower back is doing a lot of work. So it's got to go from here to there and back. Okay, so again, that's just slowly. Foot's already turned up to 10 o'clock. So my left, obviously, if I'm kicking with my left and my right foot's on the floor, be facing 2 o'clock. Okay, so point my toe. Again, by doing that, I'm taking everything out outside of it. As it gets higher, just keep turning. There, round, and as it starts to come back down, bring it back down. Okay, keep yourself even, same for the other side. So as you know about my spaghetti knees, it's going to look probably a little bit bizarre. So, 2 o'clock, point my toe, up, up, up. Okay, then back, and it comes back down, bring the foot back down again. So again, once more. Again, try and do 5, a minimum of 5 of these, go to 10. Okay? But just to save time, again, you can pause the video, you can do this by yourself, so you haven't got to keep watching me just do it over and over again. It's not a workout for me, it's a workout for you. There's a higher, turn my foot. Look, try and get as line as I can. There and down. Once you get to that higher point, if you can hold it for a second, and you start to feel it bite around here, so what I mean by that is you start to feel like it's working really hard, then you know you push yourself to the maximum. If I do this, and go to there, I can sit there and hold that all day. Okay? So if I go out and go a lot higher, go to my maximum, then I'm going to work my muscles the maximum point. Okay? Right. Watching a guy earlier, Donovan Barrett, Taekwondo guy in America, love your videos. He made a good point about using the side kick to help develop it. So again, it's very similar. If you look about this point here, so I'm pulling the side kick across. There's a side kick. There's a hook kick. There's a side kick. Okay, but hopefully with better balance. So if you look at the starting position, especially with the turning version, you've got this bit here. Okay, so it's the same setup. That's why it's good if you can get your side kicks working through a few side kicks to the body, and then also change one into a hook kick. You will find you'll catch people out quite a lot with that as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold on to the here. So I'm using my box. You can use your chair. Pull it up. Okay, I'm a side kick there, and then side kick across there. So it's almost like my start position on my hook kick, and then finishing position on my hook kick. Now, okay, so 1, pull in, 2. So imagine a straight line, kick into 10, kick into 2. 10, 2, 10, 2, 10, 2. Okay? Once you've done 5 of those, 1 and 1, that makes 1. Okay, so the 2 kicks there makes 1. Do it straight. So I'm going to pull my knee in, extend out, then come across, and come down. That's 1. Up, out, across, 2. Again, you can see the difference with the last one. I was pointing my toe. Again, that's the more sort of point style, little slap. Okay, now by doing it this way, I can change it to the more full contact style of like using the heel. Again, be a massive difference with the emphasis. If you land the heel on someone, that's going to be pretty devastating if you hit them on the temple or something like that. Okay, or even just the side of the head in general. Whereas the bottom of the foot is more of a little slap. Okay, so first one, 1 in, 2. Try at least 5 of those. Put your foot down in after each one. And make it harder, keep your foot up the whole time. So you can go 1, 2, chamber. 1, 2. Okay, but it's build up. There's no point trying to hold it up and then after about doing 1 or 2 of them, your kicks down here because your hips are exhausted. You've got something you've got to get used to. And when you get used to that, out and across, down. Out and across, down. Okay? So, 5 of each of those. Once you get used to it, bump up the numbers. Again, use both legs. Okay then, right. Another drill that I like to do is now, without using something to hold on, the step through. This helps just get you a little momentum as you throw it. Now, in our line work in the ATMA, we step this way here. Okay, so you can do the step through this way here. Now, what this helps you with is getting your knee into position without having to work that hard. If you think about it, if I go through a turning hook kick, I've got to bring my knee right across there, and I've really got to drive it. I can't go slowly with it. Look, I'm not going to get any drive with the foot there, so I've really got to drive it. So every time you do it, it's got to be explosive. Whereas if you do the step, I've got the same position with my knee, just by doing this and raising it. That's a lot less effort than me having to pull across to there and use a lot more explosive energy. Okay, so it's a good way to start from here. Now, if you're not that flexible, you're still working, you're stretching, you're getting your splits, okay, do this. So, remember the first drill we did, legs through straight? There, so I'll do it facing you guys. Here, there, I don't know what I'm doing that sound for. But, I'm pointing my toes and getting that circle to go around. So I'll keep myself straight. Now my left hand's going to help me keep it straight. The minute this goes down to here, I want to follow my hand. But keep that almost like I'm holding a knife in my chest. So look, it keeps me a lot more straight. I'm trying to get that circle round to get my hips going through. So again, here, body's up straight, step behind, look, the foot's already pivoted. Half the work's done. Knee comes up, point my toes, circle round, and down. Hold one, whoop, and back. Once you're happy with that, okay, I'm going to do this towards you, then I'm going to bring it up straight and then hook at the end. Now, the common issue we have with the hook kick is people hook too early. So they get to here and then they try and get like that. Okay? That is not doing anything. You're just kind of pulling your foot through. It's the extension of the leg, make it as long as possible and then snapping it in that makes the work. So I'm going to get my foot in line like this, so I'm actually staying on the line here. Then, once it's in line, then hook it in the end. It's acceleration that's going to go through the target. Okay, so go up, there, across. You see, I'm going to throw a little whip to get the hip to work that a little bit harder. People who are more flexible can probably do without moving the head a little bit. So again, step, back. Okay, you're going to see how we reset by pulling the foot back. Again, it's one of those, if I'm hitting nothing, I'll always practice to move out. If I'm throwing against a target, if I hit the target, you'll have the response from the target. So I can control it. So I can go here, but it gives me a chance to throw the next shot in. Okay? Whereas I'm not hearing anything, I'll be able to come back. Okay, so I can go up, through, and back. Okay, so I can go back to the same position each time. Okay? To make that harder, I kind of accidentally did it then. Kick, retract. So rather than go from and then skip it back to here, imagine you hit the target, pause and bring it back. Then you're working that muscle both directions. It means you work twice as hard. And back. And back. Okay? So sometimes it's worth practicing going through the target, sometimes it's worth going up and just tapping and coming straight back. Okay? So again, 5 or 10 of those on each leg. Keep yourself busy. Okay, now spinning hook kicks. So start off easy and in line. Okay, make it a lot easier for yourself by being exactly in line here, so they don't have to work as far. So I want to show this from 2 profiles. So first of all, as I throw the spinning hook kick, okay, I want my feet to be close together as possible when the kick starts to come out. Okay, so to make it easy for yourself, I'm going to start like this. So look how close my feet are. Yeah, you're not going to spar like this, but what this allows you to do, look at that massive amount of hip movement. Look, I do this, and it's a lot more restricted. I'm starting to feel it'll be a lot more tight in the groin. So we go to here, look, I've got a lot more movement to go from there. Plus everything's already really tight, so it's going to feel that a little bit better when you throw the kick. So from here, you can imagine each one of these about 10 centimetres. Okay, so if I stood here, so from there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 60 centimetres. Okay, usually if I was doing point stance, it'd be about 80. So I've shortened it a little bit. If you need to go shorter and closer, go for it. Now my favourite kicking leg, do your favourite kicking leg first because it'll feel you best, then you can work your weaker side. Get confident on your favourite side, then go for your weaker side and you'll find it'll pop out a little bit better. Okay? You need to keep yourself up straight. Any spinning, okay, if you any sort of engineering or anything like that, anything that spins stays tight and spins on the spot as tight as possible. Anything that's efficient tries to spin as tight as possible. Nothing spins crazy and all around like that. Okay? Apart from obviously. But compared to the whole side of the universe, it's irrelevant. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so front foot here. Now I need to help myself with a pivot. So I'm going to turn it there, that way. That's going to set me up to go across. So think foot, head, butt. Foot, head, butt. So now my butt comes forwards, I pull my butt forwards, my foot comes forwards. I'm looking across back at the camera there. Okay? Now, the important thing is, I'm going to show this in the other profile in a second, is that I want to keep my arms in, I've got to bring my foot up. I want to keep it as close to the floor as possible. The longer it stays close to the floor, the less time it has to be up in the air and spinning around. Okay? So I don't want to do this. If I don't pivot, this is what happens. My kick goes that way. Okay, so now my kick has to go from there, all the way round, through the target, which it will miss, unless the person's asleep, and then come all the way around and go to here. So that means it's got to travel from this point, up in the air, down to that point. I don't want to do that much. Okay? Try and be efficient, but why I like to think of it, be lazy. Okay? Be a little bit lazy. So turn, there, I look. So look, by doing that, automatically my hip goes backwards, and then I push my butt towards it. Now my feet are actually in line. Bring my foot up, round, and then back. Okay? Again, inspiring different things. Sometimes you want to kick the target and come back to return position. Sometimes you want to kick and go forwards. Okay? It will all depend on what the person in front of you is doing, how they react when they get hit or whatever like that. So we're going to work from the point of view that you practice the kick. So we'll want it to get a good habit of going up, round and back. It's going to teach you to keep yourself up straight more than anything. So again, front foot, it's my left. So if that's 12 o'clock and that's 3 o'clock, 6, it's going to go all the way to 6, there 3. So I'm not going that way, because that's not going to help me turn that way there, so I'm working against myself. Turn back. So 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I look. I look as far as I can. The further I push my head and my elbow backwards, the more my hip wants to come around. Now I've built up that torque in my body to throw through the target. Again, I don't want my arms to come out, because that's going to slow me down. Balance. And bring it in, keep it in tucked there. And again, stab myself in the chest. Up, through, round and back. Okay, and I'm trying to go up to the point here. When I go slow, I'm going to go a little bit wider. Okay, and as I'm going to do it fast, so again, foot, head as far as I can, look. Again, the leg, I'm kicking my right, look at my right shoulder. Right, elbow and butt backwards, and then throw it round. Back. Again. again. Okay, so at the minute I'm just trying to go for speed and round. I'm trying to work for height, but I lean a little bit. So as I get from this position here, I turn, I lean a little bit there, just so I can get more space for my hip to come up. That's because of my flexibility. If you've got someone super flexible, they'll stay up straight and be able to put the legs straight over there. Okay, I'm not that bendy. So go from here, round. Okay, once more. And last thing, here. So keep yourself tight and bring that round. Round. Okay, so that's a spinning hook kick. So from the side, look at the distance, nice and tight. Okay, if you're working this for sparring, I'm not going to be in line as much. Okay, this is where it gets a little bit difficult, so I have to hide the step. Okay, it works really well for the left hook. There. Okay, nice and long, and I'm pulling tight. Round. Okay, this is that holds the step. Or you can throw it with a jab. The problem with the jab is you've got to bring it back in tight, and that becomes quite a big obvious movement where the hook automatically goes in back towards your body from that position there. So if you're important for sparring, remember your feet are apart. Okay? Unless you've got the point start, you're already like this, then you're already set there, and it's a matter of just throwing it out. Okay? So remember the difference between sort of kickboxing where you're looking to throw hands a lot more than just throwing your kicks. So again, side was on, foot's already turned 90. I can have it forwards if you want, but foot's already turned 90 degrees, so that's my 12 o'clock now. There's 3. I'm turn my foot all the way to 6. Look, so bring my foot up as close to this as possible. Keep my arms in. Bring my foot up, round and back. And again, foot turns. Look, bring my foot forwards. Again, the foot's going towards the target. Up, round and back. For those of you who are used to back kick, okay, you've got the same setup. Up and back. Okay, so again, it's well worth practicing the hook kick and the back kick together in terms of sparring, because I can do back kick here, hook kick, and then change it. Get that used to that, just catching people out. Okay, so that's the spinning hook kick. Just the important thing, you've already done the technique to work the hook kick previously, holding the chair and going that way there. This is now just adding a spin to the beginning. So it's the pivot and the look and getting your feet close together to throw it that makes the difference. It's nothing to do that you've already developed the kick. Okay, don't start work on the spinning kick until your basic of your hook kick is correct. Okay, so what we're going to finish off with then is 360 hook kick, which I'm going to have to outside, otherwise I'm going to end up with concussion. Okay, with 360 hook kick, what you need to do now is just step through. Okay, so this time you want your kicking leg in front here. Okay, so we've still got to set up the steps through as much as possible. Now there's 2 ways you can do this. You need to throw it as a roundhouse kick and go into it, okay, which means you have to kind of wrench your body a little bit into it, or do the big step over. Okay, now so my stepping leg, this is the non-kicking leg, okay, at the back, and I'm doing this. Now I need to get this knee as high as I can across to help myself turn. Then the same principle as the spinning hook kick comes into play. So I've got to get the pivot, I've got to turn my head as quick as I can, and I've got to come through. So as I throw it from here, I've got to get this up and over as high as I can, then I've got to hop on this leg. This is going to come down, that I'm going to look, throw my leg over. Okay, so from here, again, foot's turned out, bring it up, over, across, past myself. I want to try and keep it as tight as I can on the spot, so I don't want to travel forwards with it, I want to go up with it. Cross and then round. Okay, this is hard to do slowly. And then the last thing, so again, I want to get that turn as much as you can, so kick through this way here. Okay, and again. Okay, and then once you get comfortable, you can start loading it and then go across. So we get the head to turn around a bit more. Okay, so from side was on, kick your leg at front. It's the one you want to kick with. As you're comfortable, go the other way. Okay, non-kick your leg up into the front and across. So again, think about a clock. There's 12, 6, 3, 9. Well, non-kick your legs from my left one. So from 6, past 9, past 12, almost around to 3. Okay. So we're going clockwise, and then my right leg, kicking leg's going to follow it. Look, round, go through to there. So again at full speed. little bit higher. There we go. Okay, so once you've got the principle of the hook kick, start with spins. After you've got the spins, then go for the 360. Okay. In terms of that, what you can do, you can try and think about it in terms of sparring. Popping straight for 360, you're not likely to land that. But what you could do is you'd be from here, step, go into it, and then you've already got momentum, and then throw in the second one. Hopefully better than that. Okay, so again, step through, go round, and then go round. There, so you can catch it through by stepping through. Not all the time you have to do the jump. You can practice it by just stepping and throw it now straight from there as well. It doesn't always have to be a jump to make it a 360. I'm still spinning first. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed that. Again, keep, especially with the first bit of drills that we did, keep practicing those, holding onto the chair, leg up, pulling that knee back and round across as much as possible, and hopefully see you for the next video. Have a good week. Thank you.